The arrival of the new year is always the time to think about putting a new calendar upon the wall. Now, Fylde Rugby Club, who play at Lytham St Anne's, have done a very interesting line in calendars in recent years, haven't they, Lucy?
They have indeed.
They've had pictures of hunky rugby players, males, and the 2010 calendar, however, featured players from the women's team, the Fylde Vixens. So obviously we're fascinated about that, at least I was.
I didn't realise we had a women's rugby union team.
Absolutely, brilliant. So we went along to find out more about it. We spoke to coach Sarah Hothersall to find out more about women's rugby.
And if you think the rugby players are butch, then you've got another thing coming. Just have a look at the calendar if you're lucky enough.
I'm Sarah Hothersall. I play for the Fylde Vixens and I'm also the Fylde Vixens chairwoman.
Right, so Fylde Vixens, most people probably won't know what the Fylde Vixens are. What are the Fylde Vixens?
The Fylde Vixens are Fylde's ladies rugby team based at Fylde Ruby Club.
Okay, and how long have they been going?
Well, realistically, since we've properly formed, about 2 years. We have been here for about 5 years, but with the proper support, the last 2, I would say.
Okay, and if I dare ask this question, what sort of girls play rugby?
Not the type that everybody thinks. We get stereotyped all the time. A lot of people think that you have to be a certain size to play rugby, have a certain look. However, we have women of all different shapes and sizes, all different ages, all different backgrounds, and all different professions. So it's kind of anything goes.
Right. Okay. And you run along sort of professional lines. You're a serious team, aren't you?
Yes, we are. We're looking to be affiliated now. We've had a lot of time training and having friendly matches, and now we've stepped it up a level and we're in the Cotton Cup, which is giving us great match practice and getting us ready to be affiliated and in the league.
Ladies rugby is becoming increasingly popular. Is that right? Is it?
Yeah, it's basically it's become a lot more recognised. It's been recognised that not only is it great fitness, it's great for the social side. You'll notice now in the local area clubs are popping up. We're getting more and more numbers, and it's just an alternative sport, but a sport that's been so unrecognised for so many years by women, partly I think because of the stereotype and partly because a lot of clubs may not have supported it. However, Fylde have been great. They've really backed having a women's team, and we've become an integral part of the club, and it's just great to have support from Fylde and be able to play rugby and do something we enjoy.
And that can only be positive for the club as well as a whole, can't it? Yeah.
I think it works really well for the club. I mean, basically, for women in the club, over the last 50 years, the women used to maybe be the ones who went to spectate or ones that went to go and watch the men play. Now it's great because the women can play as well. And it's nice because we have weekends, we have all the social events. I mean, the club's fantastic. We've got great facilities. There's something going on every weekend. We support the lads. A lot of the lads come and support us as well. And it really does. It's a great atmosphere for everyone to enjoy. And it's for those who have families as well. It's they can bring the kids. Mums can play. And it's great for anyone. We have a lot of mums. We do. We have a lot of mums playing on the team.
That's good because then the kids see the mums and they get the idea that it's all right to.
Yeah, you don't just come and watch your dad anymore. You come and watch your mum on the pitch. It's great.
Can we look forward to a Ladies' Roses?
You can only hope. You can only hope. It's nothing would surprise me. The way that women's rugby is established.
I mean, somebody who's listening to this that hasn't seen ladies rugby, which most people haven't, let's face it, let's be honest, would say, well, that doesn't sound very feminine. Now, standing here looking at you, you look quite feminine to me, if I may say so.
Yeah.
So,
it may not look feminine, but to be honest, when you're in mid-sport, whether you're in the gym, whatever you're doing, you don't always look your best. When you're playing, you certainly don't think about what you look like. It's just great. It's some of the girls, we have some girls who look like supermodels on the team. We've got some size 6 skinny minis. It doesn't matter if you shape or your size.
A little bird told us that you've produced a calendar.
We have, yeah. We produced Fylde Vixens Have Cheek, or Have Some Cheek, should I say. Basically, the boys did one last year. And we thought, why not? The calendar girls did it. Why not get the Fylde girls to do it? And so we put a lot of work in, got the sponsors and the club backed us. We brought the calendar out. We shot it here at the club. We did it in the change rooms on the pitch. There was a boys' team playing whilst we were shooting it. And we had makeup artists come down. It was
sounds really fun.
It was brilliant. It was a great session for the girls to have a great day. Thoroughly enjoyed it, and it's done really, really well. One of our friends was in Manchester the other week, stopped at a petrol station, it was hanging up behind, and it's available online. And we even got in Rugby World as well magazine as the top 10 rugby calendar with the boys.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
so is this a sort of a tasteful calendar? It's not tacky?
No, not tacky at all. We worked with Stiletto Photography, who did a great job. There are some risky poses, but they're covered. It could be, I mean, my grandma's got one, so if my grandma can have one, I think it's acceptable. So it's like, yeah.
And I just noticed that you've got lovely nails.
Oh, yeah.
And beautiful skin, so you obviously take care of, really.
Yeah, it's, again, as part of the stereotype. I mean, I go out on a Saturday night most of the week. I've got fake tan on, fake eyelashes. I even have my nails done. You don't have to be a manly woman to play rugby. You can still be a girly girl and still get your aggression on the pitch. Yeah.
Okay, and if a lady's listening to this and she thinks she might like to take up rugby, do you have to understand the game or have any prior experience?
No, not at all. I've been playing for a long time now, and sometimes I'll forget what I'm doing. The main thing is you come down to training, you'll learn everything you need to know. We've got some fantastic guys. What you don't know, we'll help you with. We work as a team. No one's left on their own. On our team that we've got playing, for example, on Sunday, we have girls who have played for 10, 15 years. We've got girls who it might be their first match. We have students, we have all ages. And what we do is we don't play the people who've played together for the last few years. Everyone gets a go. We play together. It's the only way you learn. It doesn't matter of your ability. It doesn't matter of your experience. You just you will learn, and the only way to learn is to play a match. So no one sits on the sidelines in the Vixens games.
Right. So if someone is listening to this and they think they might like to have a go, how do you suggest they get in contact?
To get in contact, all of our details are on the Fylde website, my details, and basically give us a call or just come down to training on a Thursday night at 6:30. Anyone's welcome. You don't have to tell us you're coming, just turn up in your scruffs and get ready. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. If you want to sit out, if you want to just come for the fitness, if you want to just come for the social, it doesn't matter. You're not forced to do anything you don't want to do.
So if there's some lads out here that think, it's just girls rolling around in the mud, what would you say to them?
Sometimes it is just girls rolling around in the mud, especially when it was raining last week. But we are actually... It's funny you say that, some of the lads at work, for example, just think we all sit there and play tag and run around maybe in our knickers. But we don't. We do play real rugby. We play rugby union. We play the exact same rules as the boys play. We play full contact. We even have to wear gum shields. So it's it's not. We don't play. We don't play.
No soft touch.
No soft touch. It's the exact same rules and no difference. I think the main thing is just to stress the social side, the fitness side, and it's fun. It's not daunting, as everyone expects it to be so daunting, and it hurts and it's terrible pain, and you have to be of a certain ability to play. People come for the first time and it's not, it's just great fun. And I think one thing is, personally, I'm not a mum myself, but you see, I've got a lot of friends who may have mums and they're tied in with the kids, they can't get out of the house for fitness, they want a social circle, and for the friendship side,
that's very important.
It really is. It's part of getting fit.
Keeping healthy involves keeping physically fit and also the social side.
It does, and like I said, with Fylde providing something more or less every Saturday, I can guarantee I could come here on my own on a Saturday and know someone, and through being here I could sit with the boys team, I could sit with the girls team. There's it's fantastic. It's a day out. It's every Saturday out, and I miss it in the summer when it's off. I generally miss my Saturdays at Fylde Rugby, and go back to when I was at high school. The thought of it, I wouldn't have even come down because I didn't think I'd enjoy it, and now I couldn't imagine my life without it.
Easy listening on wireless radio.